And then I'm going to take 3 seconds to go to my Lethal Company mod launcher. And I am going to update more company. Holy cow, I was like 12 versions behind. They've been pumping those out, bro. Good lord. The new update is sick. Did you see the clip? By the way, I'm not going to put the video on. Apologies if you're just here for the Isaac. But Apollo linked this clip of Justin screaming in Lethal Company. That's like the funniest thing I've ever heard. I promise, just stick with it. It's 10 seconds long. This one more time. Oh, man. It does sound like Lego Yoda. Oh, man. No, we're not taking Montezuma's Revenge, brother. I'm sorry. I don't think we're taking Glass Cannon either. It's it's like I've never heard Justin sound like that. And then like the reverberation of the tunnels, and then the fact that it gets cut short like at the exact sound of machine gun fire. Like it sounds like he, you know, in the Matrix when dudes get sucked into the Matrix. Oh, that's stuck. Come on. It is so good. Oh, man. No! The Matrix would be better if Keanu Reeves got sucked off. I think you mean it'd be better if they showed it, because you know there ain't damn else to do on the Nebuchadnezzar. You know Mouse was sucking off Gidget, was probably finger banging Trinity, getting a rim job from Cypher, who was sitting on Tank's face. And don't even get me started, Dozer was just sitting on the chair in the corner watching. Like, there's nothing else to do, bro. It's just like 8 people on a damn ship in the tunnels. Like, they gotta keep themselves busy somehow. They had VR. Yeah, but I'm sure like they were like, oh, I don't want to spend any more time in the Matrix. Probably they're like, the whole reason is like they got out of the Matrix, you know. And then you're like, oh, plug me into the Matrix so I can learn how to do fucking P90X. No shot, bro. I'll stick with the damn gray stuff. It's delicious. Don't believe me? Ask the dishes. Yeah, like going into the Matrix, that's their job, bro. That's their work. Do people reproduce in the real world in the Matrix? Speak on that. Do people reproduce in the real world in the Matrix? What do you mean by that? Do people reproduce in the real world? The Matrix the movie or the Matrix the construct? Because there are kids in the human city. In the Matrix. So obviously people in the real world are having kids in the Matrix. I will say, we're lucky the Matrix came out in 1999 and was already like canonically enshrined as a popcorn classic by the time YouTube came to pass. Otherwise, can you imagine like the fucking with the state of YouTube movie discourse? Morpheus, what do you mean, the nostalgia critic? What do you mean the body cannot live without the mind? When I die in a dream, I don't die in real life, Morpheus. Make it make sense. A bad credit card? Yeah, okay. What's that? Is that a real nostalgia critic reference? I mean, he's kind of cooking with that one. It doesn't make sense. It is indeed. I should have bought stopwatch. Should I buy in smelter just to smelt bouncy ball? They had the balls to give one of the best superheroes of all time a bat credit card? Listen, he's kind of cooking, though. I'm just saying, and this is the last thing I'm going to say on this subject. If Chibley had been there, Kick-Assia wouldn't have gone down like that. Did you see the video of people at a Burger King in 1983 talking about how they feel now that Burger King accepts credit cards? Sorry, I forgot how to speak English. And like everybody's just going off, bro. Everybody's like, I think it's pretty sad if you need a credit card to buy fast food. I'm like, Jesus, lady, just relax. You don't need, they haven't even realized the power of the reward programs yet, bro. They're all like, this will never take off. Why would I use like a piece of plastic that works at every single store when instead like I could go to the bank, stand in line because ATMs don't exist yet, take out a wad of paper money and then just like manage it throughout the week. Like it's okay. Now, to be fair, it does. When credit cards first got started, it did take a long time for the payment to come to pass, and they were using the the mandolin to get the information. Ka-tung, ka-tung. But they had no vision of the future, man. And that's why I don't think that NFTs are dead yet. I think that we're in a little bit of a lull, but people, hey, they made fun of the dude who invented the rocket ship too, but then a couple of years later it put some motherfuckers on the moon. Ergo, we think the ladies doth protest too much. They made fun of the juice roll when it came out too, brother. I really thought we were going to make it there. Okay, you got to give me brimstone or mom's knife. I got a cutoff here. Sorry, we're going to try to have everybody out of the meeting by 12:30 sharp. 12:30 sharp, but we got to get through all the talking points here, so... You could just give me brimstone or mom's knife. That would be great. This is still really good. I'm going to go succubus, but it's a tough choice. It is a tough choice. I'm going to die. I'm going to pass away. Ending early to watch Oppie? You know it, brother. Yep, safe bet. Nah, we're playing Lethal Company. 12:30 sharp. I'm more about that 12:30 blunts. I hear that, brother. I don't do that, but I hear that. How about a bomb? Because there's a tinted rock in that room. I don't want that. Pretty sure he'll never watch Oppie. I want to watch it. Just haven't had the opportunity. Haven't had the chance. Plus, I know how it ends. Spoilers, he dies. In like 1950 something, if I had to guess.
Experimental pill.
You know how I know that? Because his ass was not on the press tour. Chad, is it real that it ends with What I've Done by Linkin Park, like Transformers 1? That's pretty based. No, Oppie, you gotta slow down. Your bomb is too good. Your bitch is too hot. They're gonna kill you. That's true. Okay, thank you for this incredible gift you've given me. That's true, though. That's true. I haven't seen the movie, but that's true. You re-rolled Screw? And I'm loving every minute of it, Jerry. I'm loving every minute of it. I've turned that dial all the way, Jerry. They launched me like a rocket into space. And I'm loving every minute of it. I'm loving every minute of it. Yeah, why not? That'll be weird. Was that Trump or George or Kramer or Newman? One of these things was not in there on purpose. But it was kind of like, it was like, so have you seen Ghost in the Shell? You know how at the end of it, Scarlett Johansson merges with the internet to create like a new form of consciousness? It was kind of like, what if George Costanza was Major Kusanagi from Ghost in the Shell? That was kind of the concept of that joke.
Lemon pie.
Spoilers? Shit came out fucking 1995, my brother. Came out before you did. I'm like in a birth context. I'm not making a joke about your sexuality, you know? That's between you and yourself and I. Like De La Soul. Ooh. Hell of a soundtrack on that movie too. You know rap music too? What can I say? Can I say something? It's Peloton coded, so I apologize. I don't know anything about anime, but there is a Peloton rider in the Egg Garden called Moomin Rider. Which I'm sure is from Kamen Rider, because I have some awareness of media. I high-five them on rides anytime that a song comes on that I would consider Toonami core. And I have never had a conversation with them if they were into Toonami, but I know that they are in their 30s, and they have an anime profile photo. So anytime like a Gorillaz song comes on, or like One More Time by Daft Punk, I always make sure to give them a high five. And I'm wondering if they're out there going, why the fuck is this dude high-fiving me right now? If you wanted to know, there it is. Anytime a song comes on that I associate with Toonami, I go, oh, it's time to high-five Moomin Rider. You might say, why would you do that? Because the rides are fucking long, bro. It's nice to have something to just pass the time. It's nice to have little habits, okay? No, it's not bad chesting. Toonami music is some of the best music out there, for sure. Probably. So true. Bro, I'm just saying, okay, Gorillaz Demon Days, not Toonami core. Gorillaz first album, that's Toonami core. Like if they play 19-2000, not Soul Child remix, I'm sorry, that's Toonami core music, and I'm giving you a high five for it, okay? Well, this shit just fucking, it'll basically kill me dead, right? Never mind. It is a great remix. What's the music that we choose? Here we go. I know what that was on a Peloton ride recently too. Sorry, I'm singing it in my head right now. Chat, why are you lying to me and saying that the song goes, I got the cool sunshine? It's clearly, get the cool shoe shine. Na 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 na, get the cool shoe shine. Has nothing to do with sunshine, bro. He's right, you know. Can we talk about The Sopranos? Sips, is that you? I'm shooting at the motherfucker who don't take damage. Holy cow, Red Stew was a huge pickup, bro. It doesn't pay to be nice. What if you work in a maid cafe? Didn't think about that one, did you? G-Lai, B-Lai, Pet Rat, Gumai, Kandai? Come on. Come on. I'm going to the freaking moon, bro. I thought this run was going to be hard. Are gorillas the first VTubers? Excuse me, a lot of you acting like you forgot about Max Headroom. What do you think, he sold them all? Max Headroom? You don't know Max Headroom? DL Guiga, can we get a TLDR on Max Headroom, please? It's a piece of Chicago lore. Back in the 80s, they didn't have, like, much to do, right? Like, have you seen the TV shows that came out back then? There was, like, everybody was like, oh, I gotta rush home and watch fucking Welcome Back, Kotter. Like, there was nothing entertaining going on, okay? It's kind of like today. So, like, one day there was, like, a news broadcast, and someone hacked into the system and broadcast a video of a dude with a big head saying stuff. And it became like a real-life creepypasta. Sure, we'll take this. That came after the show? Well, I wasn't alive back then, and I don't live in Chicago. That's why I wanted DL Guiga to clear it up. He interrupted Doctor Who. Sorry, I got some Coke Zero in my throat. He interrupted Doctor Who, which makes it 10 times funnier. Was he sent death threats by the Doctor Who fandom? Oh, wait, Twitter didn't exist yet. Anyway, I don't know. They might be perfectly nice for all I know. I'm not involved in the show in any way. I've never watched it. Never seen it either. Never really interacted with it in any capacity. I'm not from England. I do get served some tweets about Doctor Who, though. Like, someone was doing the death count of every Doctor. I saw that. I didn't get it, but I saw it. I clicked on it, which means that I'll probably get served 100 more tweets about Doctor Who and French tip manicures tomorrow for some reason. Yo, speed it up, bro. By the way, I don't know if anybody else is going through this. I'm trying to be in the festive season. I enjoy the Christmas season. And I've been trying to watch more Christmas-related media while, like, making YouTube thumbnails and stuff like that. Just because of the fact that, like, it's the only time of the year when you could ever interface with it. I have been disincentivized to do this because whether you go to Disney Plus or Netflix, they're trying to get you to watch their own original Christmas television programs and movies. And I just feel like I have to tell you, Netflix is simply not going to happen. There is no shot I'm watching a Netflix original Christmas movie that came out in like 2018 and stars two people that I've never heard of. It's simply not going to come to pass. Just go. It should just be like A Christmas Story, Christmas with the Cranks, The Family Stone, Die Hard, you know, it's just run it down mid with Home Alone. I know that's on Disney Plus. Some of these are on Disney Plus, but just run it down mid, man. Run it down mid with the classics. I'm sorry, Disney Plus, I will not be watching a 10-episode soft reboot of the Santa Claus. It's simply not going to happen. I'm not going to be watching the Diary of a Wimpy Kid Christmas special. Can you just show me more movies where the Muppets eat a turkey or something like that? Stop trying to make it happen. It's not going to happen. I'm not going to watch Spirited with Will Ferrell and Ryan Reynolds. Did he really say diarrhea of a wimpy kid? POV, I just asked you for your lunch money. Spirited is fantastic, though. Ryan Reynolds got shooters, huh? Spirited is a good watch. I'm a little embarrassed to say that I like Will Ferrell. Ryan Reynolds, for me, he doesn't get the blood pumping. And I think that a lot of people are on this level. The only thing that gets the blood pumping with Ryan Reynolds is Deadpool, kind of. And even then, it's like, I'll watch it, and I'll kind of like enjoy it while I'm watching it, but I will not watch it again. I will not watch Deadpool 2 a second time. I went through it once, you laugh at the unexpected stuff, and then I say, good job, Ryan Reynolds, good job. Oh, we're going for it. I don't even care. A Pepsi bottle? Coca-Cola glass? Live action The Grinch is pretty good, though. I don't think that it's good, but I do think that I will rewatch it this year. 2 reasons. One, I haven't seen it in a while. Second reason, Christine Baranski. Am I right? Am I right, fellas? Am I right? It's a classic. I know. I saw it in theaters, genuinely. I remember I saw it in theaters. I don't think it was like a friend's birthday party. But it was like his dad was like, hey, for Christmas, like, why don't you guys all like come see a movie with us? So we went to see the How the Grinch Stole Christmas, Jim Carrey at the Napanee movie theater. And then after we went to KFC, and I was like probably 13. I got in a big argument with his dad. And I want to say, to this day, I still believe that it was his dad's fault for getting into an argument with a 13-year-old kid over something meaningless. All I remember is he was like, do you support stealing? And I was like, no, obviously not. I'm a good kid. And then he's like, and yet, when the commercials come on TV shows, do you always watch them or do you go into the other room sometimes? And I was like, sometimes I go into the other room. And he was like, well, that's stealing. And I was like, I don't really know what's going on here. But like, I don't think that at age 13, I'm like really equipped to have this conversation. I think I was kind of just like, oh, well, I don't know about all that. But he paid for my popcorn chicken, so I got to give him some props, honestly. Power move. So you stole from him? He offered. If anything, he should like pay for a Big Crunch combo too, like Nicholas Pickles, because bro was like farming some debate class off of me for some reason. The hell is Nicholas Pickles? Listen, some of you don't know video and arcade top 10, and that's okay. It was the first esport. 4 kids from Etobicoke would play Ken Griffey Jr. Baseball against each other on YTV. And you would think that it would be like, oh, whoever wins the game would win. No, it would always be something like, at the end of 30 minutes, whoever's hit the most triples with their shortstop will win. And then, like, when you won, this is like the most Canadian core game show of all time. When you won, they put a blindfold on you, and then they put a bunch of, like, numbered ping pong balls into a trash can, and they would, like, shake it around. Like, Canada didn't really enter the 20th century until like 1998, just before the millennium ticked over. And then the kid would reach into the garbage can and pull out a ping pong ball, and they would be like, that's number 7, tell him what he's won. And like 9 times out of 10, it was actually like a free meal from KFC, which is insane. Like, the kid was just on TV for 30 minutes, and they were basically like, here's lunch, kid. That being said, I think it is a Canada exclusive. The Big Crunch sandwich goes a little fucking crazy, bro. I don't know if you have it in the United States. I haven't had one in a long time because nobody wants to go to KFC with me. But it's pretty good. Holy. And then, yeah, being on that show was the Canadian dream. I was always like, bro, I'll know I've made it if I can get on Video and Arcade Top 10. I think the winner also won whatever game they were playing. So it sucks ass if they were playing something that was not good. But, like, I mean, the whole show was promo anyway. And I would watch the shit out of Video and Arcade Top 10. I can still remember the theme song. You ready for this, Bop? Bam, 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 bam. Bam, 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 bam. That's the... You think I'm joking. Let's do this in an incognito window. I don't want to fuck up my algorithm. Video and Arcade Top 10 theme song. Forgot about that. I don't know why it's hitching so much. My nostalgia. A lot of fun Canadian shows. Not necessarily good. Bro, I watched a ton of Ghost Rider as a kid. Is anyone else here old? Ghost Rider was an ensemble show about kids who solve crimes with the power of a comma. It's like a ghost that manifests as a comma that can also like go into their computer screen and like point out clues and stuff like that. Ghost Rider was crazy. There was one like 2-part episode where like they went back in time or something like that. I just remember like one of the kids was gonna get abandoned in the before time of like 1961 or something like that. And the in-between period from like the 1 week between episode 1 and the resolution, I was like, bro, they're fucking done. They're gonna get stuck back there. I was freaking out. Excuse me? There we go. Oh. Purple slime guy messed me up. They were always doing some decrypting on the computer, yeah. Julia Stiles was on it. I think Larissa Olnick might have been on it as well. All right, easiest dub of my life. I appreciate that. I'm gonna go to the bathroom. I'll be back for some Lethal Company.